everybody here on YouTube, and welcome. We are doing a constructed deck tech today. So as you guys know, there are these deck codes that were given out during TwitchCon. We're giving some out today as well, so you can check down below. This giveaway is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, so thanks to them for sponsoring this giveaway. So I'll have some in the description bar. So if you've just seen this deck or this video come out, then now's a good chance to try to snag one. Hey, Gary my Busey, thank you so much for the first time sub. So what is the green-white token deck that we're talking about? This is the deck. So this is a pre-con deck. Like I said, you can only get it from those codes. And this is what it looks like. And I've had a lot of people ask, what would you do with this deck now that you have the pre-con deck? Like, what would you spend your wild cards on, and what would you do? And so let's just walk through this deck real quick to show you. This deck is playing 4 Healer's Hawk, 4 Llanowar Elves, the 4 Johnny Pridemate, and the 2 Conclave Guildmage, 1 Amarisol the Accord, which is one of the cool rares. And I think this is one of the ones that you want to spend your rare cards on. Amara is really good. It's a great way to upgrade the deck. Queen's Commission is just okay. It's kind of just replacement. Sworn Companions is also just an okay card, not too great. March of the Multitudes is great. This is one of the ones that you want like 3 or 4 of at the very least. It's like one of the best cards in the deck. We have the 1 Beast Whisperer, which is okay. You don't need to look into replacing this too soon. But it's not what you want in like the top tier version of this deck. Hey, DJampa, welcome on in. Then you have the 2 Conclave Cavaliers, which are not great. The Conclave Tribunals, which are very good. The Venerated Loxodon, which is A++, and you probably want 4 of these. The Tristani Discordant, which we probably want like 2 of. A Divine Visitation, which you don't have to replace yet, but you could replace in the future. It's just not really... This is more of a sideboard card for this deck in Standard, and not necessarily like a main deck card. Then Imperious Grey Worm is kind of cute just because it's huge, but it's not amazing or anything. Arboretum Elemental's pretty bad. Flight of the Equinox is pretty bad. Camaraderie is okay. It will be good against your control deck sometimes. Not good if they've wrapped you and then you don't have any more creatures, but if you draw a bunch of cards, and then you're in pretty good shape. And then the Flower Flourish, which you want 4 of. So this is what the deck looks like when you get it from the deck codes, and like I said, there's going to be some downstairs, down in the description bar below. So what do you want to do with this deck once you have it and you want to get like a little bit more beef going in there? This is what I think you want to do. Hey, Alcor, welcome on in. All right, so here is the, I know, downstairs. There's codes in Luis's basement. So this is what I think you want to do with the deck once you have upgraded it and got everything fully. The Legion's Landings are really, really good. They're really good against your control matchups, and they also make just like a 1/1 white vampire creature token. So basically, these are like the Healer's Hawks from your other deck, except this is just much better. And then if it flips, you get a land, and then you also get to make 1/1. So it's just this is one of the better cards in the deck. If you can afford 4 rare wild cards on this, you definitely want them. You definitely want all the Amaras, for sure. The Saproling Migrations are pretty good. This is basically the replacement of all your like Queen's Commissions and stuff like that. The Knight of Autumns are pretty good. You can play more than 2. I've just been playing 2. The History of Benalia is one of the hardest things to craft because they're all mythics, but this card is just like A++ in this deck, and it has a synergy that these are also knights, which is good for you. Then there's the 4 March of the Multitudes. You can play 3 or 4 of these. I've been playing 4. This card's really good. It's also good against the control matchups. Shalai is awesome. It also has the activated ability in the proper color. Hey, Testa, welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. The Conclave Tribunals are awesome, especially one of your few ways to deal with like Planeswalkers and stuff. You can obviously swarm them, but there's a lot of permanents that Conclave Tribunal takes care of. The Venerated Loxodons are obviously great. You can play them really cheaply in this deck because you have so many token generators. They're awesome with a Saproling Migration, so you want to probably spend 4 on these. They have the 2 Tristanis and the Flower Flourish. There's other versions of these deck and other variants. This is just, I think, the best variant you want to end up at with the deck that you started out with. I'm going to make sure just throwing extra mythics and 20 extra rares. Well, what I'm saying, Doomdrake, is that it's not that you're supposed to go and spend all the 8 extra mythics and the 20 extra rares. What I'm saying is, if you want an example of what that deck turns into when you turn it into a tier 1 deck, this is kind of what you want to go for. Anyway, I'm going to put this deck list, the MTG Arena version, so that you can import it if you'd like. I'm going to put it in the description also along with those codes. Hey, welcome, Make Your Purple Flame. Yeah, it's something to build up to. I'm not saying that you should just go and spend everything, but if you want to build up, this is a tier 1 deck for sure. If you want to build that deck up into something that's really good, and then you have some of the mythics and rares to get you started, this is where you want to be at. Thoughts on Inspiring Commander? What does Inspiring Commander do again? Is that the like MTG Arena promo only? The other thing you want to keep in mind for sure, yeah, Shauna Sisei's Legacy is a pretty good uncommon to sub in. The Healer's Hawks are good to sub in, like the Legion Landing. There's a lot of things that you can, like I said, and you'll keep the Beast Whisperer in before you have Shalais, for example. You might not have Knight of Autumn, so you just don't play with those and you play with Queen's Commission. That's okay. The first thing I think you want to craft are actually the lands. These lands are going to be super helpful to you just in standard, and they're also not just helpful for this deck, but any other constructed deck that you play. And this deck will lose a lot to just like playing Guild Gates is awful. You just in general, I think you want to try to not be playing all those tap lands. They're pretty bad. So, tell us more upgrades that are in between this and the max version, not the default, please. Sure, I can do that, Greg. So let me, God, I think I had a different version of this deck before was it this? This is more of a stompy version of it, but you can, yeah, so this is a little bit different. Yeah, you definitely don't want Taplands in an aggro deck. We can just talk about some of the subs that you can do that aren't like the rare ones. Shauna Sisei's Legacy is pretty good here at 2. It's just a creature that gets buffed by all your 1/1, so you can attack with this big creature. It also kind of has like a little bit of hexproof, so it is, you know, like if you don't have an Amara, but you have some uncommon wild cards, you can craft a Shauna. That's pretty good. The Divine Visitation, I think you can keep in along with all the token makers, so you can keep the March of the Multitudes. And then you can also keep, like, if you don't have the wild card for History of Benalia, you can play stuff like Yavimaya Sapherd is a common that's good with Divine Visitation. It's also going to, like, put a lot of creatures out. I think the Venerated Loxodons are super important. That one I would encourage you to craft for sure. Yeah, you want all the Flower Flourishes. These are just uncommon, so you gotta make sure you do that. Let me see if there's any other cards I would recommend. The Healer's Hawks are okay to put in here. If you want to go super aggro, you could definitely play Dauntless Bodyguard. Let's see what else we have. Skymarcher Aspirin is on the same. No UB deck list. Alan, we're not playing it today. Oh yeah, you can go Adanto Vanguard in this deck, by the way. It's not that it's like great with the token synergies or anything, but the Adanto Vanguard is just like a really good card in the format right now, and it's really good against Ritual Soot as well. You can play Bounty Agents. Yeah, it's very good against Control. It's very good against Ritual Soot. You can definitely play Bounty Agents. I know this is a rare, but if you happen to have crafted some, you can definitely do that. You can play things like Martyr of Dusk, that's a common that you might have, or Knight of Grace is even good. They're just good early attackers. Dawn of Hope is another card. I know it's a rare, but if you have one, you can play it in the main deck. I think you typically want it in the sideboard. Let's see what else we've got. Any more? Oh yeah, if you don't have, you can do stuff like Sealaways, for example, depending on whether or not you have the Conclave Tribunal. I know they're both uncommon, but some people might have some Sealaways that you don't get otherwise. Let me see what else we have. All these are pretty mediocre. I think you get a Resplendent Angel from some of your pre-con decks, so you could definitely put that in there. Let me see what else is in here. Nothing here looks too exciting. Nope. None of these are great. I think you might get a Lyra Dawnbringer in one of the pre-con decks. If you do, you can definitely play that. I think you get one of these Inspiring Commanders from a pre-con deck. You could play it. I'm not a huge fan of that card. You could build a bit of a more stompy deck with Llanowar. The problem is it's a really white heavy deck, so I don't think you necessarily want to be leading with Llanowar Elves. Let me see what else you've got. You could certainly play Druid of the Cows just to try to ramp out a little bit faster. Okay. I think that's about it. I don't think you want to make a lot more substitutions than that. You just kind of want to slowly like take out the cards that are not as good and start replacing it with stuff like the Venerated Loxodons and the History of Benalias if you can. History is really, really like the best card in this deck, so let's go ahead and take it into a competitive event. We'll just do constructed event, not competitive, because I don't have a sideboard for this. Oh no! We are in here with our blue-black control deck. Man, and I just started recording. Feels bad. Thorn Lieutenant is good, but that's a rare. Dimir Forever. Man! I guess I'll drop. Feels bad. You said I'm a new player. It's better to spend my golden boosters or in drafts. Definitely drafts. Let's see what we got. Alright. I do want us to play with literally this deck, so dropping out of an event feels a little bad. The constructed events are pretty cheap to join, though. It's only like 500 coins. Green-white tokens updated. Just hemorrhaging value. To be fair, I think if we had no losses in that league, I would have just like been like, let's record this some other day. But we were back against the wall and we could only afford to take one more loss. So why did you drop out? I was already in the league TXS, and I was playing with a Dimir deck, and we're doing a deck tech for the Selesnya deck, so after you have a lot of collection, drafts feel kind of shitty though. But you get to draft. That's like the best part of the draft, is you get to draft. Drafting's so much fun. It's the actual best. This looks fine. We get to Flower Flourish. So for those who are maybe like new to the cards, at least for the first game, I'll like talk a little bit more about what the cards do. So Flower Flourish, oh, History of Benalias is a great draw. So Flower Flourish is awesome. It's a hybrid, so you can cast it at any point in time. It helps you fix your colors. And on the backside of it, it's an overrun. Your creatures get +2/+2. In this case, we just want to get a white source. Because then next turn we get to play a Mara, which is awesome with all of our Convoke cards. And then on turn 3, we get to play land, History of Benalia. So Loxodon is really good, Moo. I've been super impressed with the Lox, man. Drafting on X-Mage, I have never been a fan of like the Cockatrices and the X-Mages of the world. I have tried doing it before. You said it's more of a run-into rather than overrun. No trample. I mean, those effects are usually called overrun effects. I get that it doesn't actually give trample. People roast the draft bots, but those homies have my back passing me sweet mythics and rares. That's pretty funny. Hey, Christian Shoes, how are you? Welcome on in. I know. This is a history lesson now. Do you all want to hear about Benalia? Oh, what is this? Toctali on regard. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cost abilities to trigger that. Isn't that a problem? That is kind of good against me. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this. This is an ETB. This is an ETB. We might be on the like March of the Multitudes plan. The Loxman won't trigger. I mean, we could play a Lox just to have a Lox in play. Then we have a 3/3 that can block a Danto Vanguard. I think I'm gonna just do that. It feels super bad. Oh my gosh, 5 mana 4/4. Feels awful. How do you get into Discord? The Discord sub only, but we have a big giveaway going on here on Gleam. So if you're not sub to the stream, you can just join on Gleam. I'm posting codes on my Twitter, but I'm not doing any while I'm live, obviously. No flower? I guess we could have, and we would have tapped both of our knights. I kind of think I want this flower for the March of the Multitudes, to be perfectly honest. Hey, you're Europo. Welcome on in. So let's attack with a knight and then just attack here. I don't think I want to attack with that. I need some stuff to block these Adanto Vanguards. They're probably just going to take 4. Hey, Banana. Welcome on in. Yeah, I know. This thing's a 2-1. All my cards are really bad right now. I think I'm just going to pass and March of the Multitudes at the end of their turn and then do nothing else. It's just... This is just not looking good. Honor Guard's definitely not a dwarf. What is Honor Guard? That looks like a human. Human soldier. Let's go to blocks and block there. I could put a 1-1 in front of that. I don't think I even want to, though. Let's let the resolve. Sure. Hey, Lightner. Ooh, they have so many of these. Well, we're about to have a bunch of 1-1s, so we're doing fine.
2 months. Time flies fast.
Thank you so much, Lightner. I really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the stream, Marino. So this is x equals 4. Yeah, dude, Honor Guard is good technology against some of the stuff we're doing. So yeah, we get to overrun here and we'd like... Overrun does sound pretty good. This is why I wanted to keep Flower Flourish, by the way. I believe you have to block. Yep. I didn't quite crunch the numbers. I thought they were going to like 1, but I guess they were just dead. Flourish, and you were right. Yeah, so that's the cool thing about Flourish is, like, if you don't need the land, just because you can play Flower and Convoke, you shouldn't necessarily do that. A lot of times you just want to save it so that you can go, like, March on tap Flourish, and it's just so good. Hey, Mr. Miyagi, PhD. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Steam Bun. You said you had no other lands in hand at the 4. Yeah, so one of the things about this deck, we can keep this, is that even though we have 4 lands, like, all your creatures kind of count as mana sources sometimes. So, what's my favorite guild? Probably Dimir. Like, that's my favorite one to play. I think, like, alignment-wise, if we're just like, what's your personality like? I'd say I'm Boros. But I don't like playing Boros as much. Wouldn't that be Dr. Miyagi? Yes, it would be. All right, let's go Forest into just a Mara. And then we might actually Convoke with a Mara next turn. It kind of depends on what they do. This used to be a Golgari stream. This has been... There's always a soft spot in my heart for BG Garbos. So we can sap Migration into tap everybody to exile. Because the Wild Growth Walker, this is the deck that's just exploring. So I actually think... Hold on. I think we do play this. How are you going to get notified about codes? You get emailed them if you win. Let me go... Oh, I guess I could Shock... And then do 4 Conclave Tribunal this, and then Amara gets to get in for 2. That seems worth it, actually. Let me go ahead and pay 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, the X-Way. Welcome on in. What are guild alignments? So basically all the guilds have different personalities and stuff. And they even have, Wizards has even published like a bunch of quizzes, so you can take the quiz to be like, what guild am I? It's like those quizzes of like, what Disney princess are you, except this is for guilds. I do want a flower this time. I think I want another white source is my guess. Yeah, it's like Harry Potter house sorting. Exactly. I'm gonna just do this again. 1, 2, and then we get to flip the Legion's Landing, and next turn we play Tristani, and we just get to go off. Do one more. Do you like electricity? Boom, your is it? There was somebody made a really funny tweet one time. It was like, because all the guilds are like, for the peace of the guild, I will keep watch or whatever. And then someone's like, do you guys see all the lightning bolts are fucking awesome? That's like supposed to be the, is it one? You said the quiz actually changed your mind. I have been maintaining that I'm Simic for years, but they called Selesnya and I realized that it was actually right. I can see you being Selesnya 100% Rabbit. I can totally see that. No, Ritual Slut. No, Ritual Slut. I don't think this deck plays Ritual Slut. They wouldn't be playing Wild Growth Walkers and Ritual Slut in the same deck, but I've seen stranger things happen before. Where do I go to figure out which Disney princess you are? Those are just so common. I feel like you see them on Facebook all the time. Oh boy, it's one of the cool ones too. She's not good here though. They gon' die. Yes, the alignment charts with cows are really funny. All right, my opponent is Dabberinos. In no sideboard matches, Ritual Slut main is not that bad. Oh, I mean, I play some Dimir decks that just play for Ritual Slut because they want to play for Ritual Slut in the main deck. Like, you just don't play small creatures. You just play, like, you play Thief of Sanities, but you can just play around your own Ritual Slut when you do that. And then you also play, like, what's the one that does the arms like this? Doom Whisperer. Yeah, of course, Varric. What does it say about you if you're Rakdos? Are you just a crazy person? I think it's like chaotic. I think it's like chaotic neutral. Rakdos, I think, is chaotic neutral. Yeah, the Doom Boy, Doom Whisperer. I only know him as like the thing with all the arms. I always forget the name. We can keep this. Rakdos means you're into BDSM. They did print that shirt that was like safe word. Like, you know, it's like supposed to say the guild thing, and then that one said safe word for Rakdos. It was kind of funny, but it was just like, I don't really know who would buy this. Like, who would buy this shirt? He said, you always thought I was Dimir, but every deck I build lately is red-green. Well, you can be a guild alignment and just, like, playing a different deck. Like, that also is reasonable. Looks like we're playing against the, like, the Drake's deck. The most exciting part of Arena is instead of giving card nicknames based on art, you can give nicknames based on animation. I know, the all arms thing. What are we doing? We're not attacking. I don't want to play Temple Garden. We can just Forest Night of Autumn. I think we might hold this Flourish for overrun. Let's put counters on this thing. Though if they have Lightning Strike, 4 life just not going to do that much for us. They might just have Lightning Strike and they'll kill my knight, and that's fine. Hey, Shadow, welcome on in. In Denver, you saw a bunch of people with a safe word shirt. People really buy that shirt. I mean, good for them. I'm like not saying shame on that, but I just don't understand like why you would buy that shirt. I don't even really get it. You finally got to craft some Mox Ambers. Time to build Jorah decks and lose all my matches. If you want to incinerate all your money you got, I'm all in for that. So we don't really get to attack here once more. We do get to play Night of Autumn. They could syncopate us no matter what, so... And I'd rather they syncopate this than Tristani. Put some counters again. Play a Temple Garden. And then just pass. No attacks. Ship. If I ever play Doom Whisperer on paper, I'm 100% gonna sit. Yeah, I know. You cast it and then you're like, woo! It's your turn. Oh, it's the Arclight Phoenix deck. This deck's really fun. I have this deck here too. It's not a great deck, but it is pretty fun. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play Plains and go Tristani. And then next turn we can overrun. I like it. You think this deck is pretty good? I really don't think that deck is very good. But it is super fun. Molly, ship me a list. If you have a good version of this deck, I would like to see it. The version I'm playing with is not great. Yeah, obviously they're hitting with a Drake. You don't put that card in your deck to not hit with Drake. Nice, thanks Molly. Ooh, they had a little action. That's fine. So we can't oh, they can't actually kill my Tristani. Awesome. Send with everybody, and they have really bad blocks and everything. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I guess if they... Hold on. If they opt, if they have opt, if their literal last card is opt, they could get this Crackling Drake to kill my Tristani. But I guess they have a second Tristani, so even if that happens, it's not the worst. This deck was everywhere, the GP? Ooh, let me see. Oh, I like this version better, Molly. Yeah, I think this has been optimized a little bit more. Yeah, that deck is fun. I'm probably gonna actually export to Arena. I think I'm gonna copy this deck straight up. They're at 5. And they didn't do anything with that. If we attack with everyone, they block. They probably let this through. Or they might block there, take 4, and then I can just replay my Tristani and get more stuff. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, let's just go ahead and attack with all. Savannah Lion, the Discord sub only, but if you want to join the giveaway, I think the best way to do it is to do it through that thing the MTG bot just is posting. You said you want to play Arclight Phoenix. Is there a list of channels that have the deck giveaways? It's basically only 2. Shiominu, it's Day9 and mine. I think some people have some codes when it's like they're like a featured streamer for Wizards, but as far as I know, like it's just Day9 and mine stream. Sure. So we gain some life. They go to 1. We play a Plains. We play this. We play Tristani. They can't kill us from here. Have I met Day9? Yeah, we played against each other at TwitchCon. He's a super nice guy. Now I made you take the quiz. Okay, now people have to tell me what they are, what guild they are. Ooh, we got there. They're both Selesnya, yes. There are all these rumors that there's a Boros deck. Don't believe their lies. The truth is not out there. There's no Boros deck. Oh, God, I hate clicking that before I actually see what card we got. Anyway, we're doing well with this Decorino. Oh, hold on. I do want to import my Drake's deck. Hold on. Cancel. You did not get a red-white deck, Casino. If you got it, it was the pre-con deck. It's not the TwitchCon deck. There is no deck. I guarantee it. Hey, Thalak. Welcome on in. You just took it. It says your house to mirror. Yeah, it always tells you what your guild is and then what your other, like, close guild is. So a lot of people who are, like, Azorius also get Boros, or Boros gets Azorius. And sometimes, like, Selesnya and Simic come together in pairs. This hand is kind of slow. I think we have the mulligan. Hey, Pogula, how are you? Where can I see the quiz? Honestly, I don't know where it is. If you Google, like, Wizards of the Coast guilds quiz, you might pop it up. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Izzet Simic is I think is fine. A lot of that you'll always share like a color with one of the other guilds. Golgari Selesnya. Golgari Selesnya is a weird combination. I don't think we want that. What's the quiz for? It basically just tells you what Wizards thinks is your like guild alignment. That was a really good draw, damn. Oh yeah, shit, they did multiply, you're right. You got Selesnya Gruul. I think Gruul and Rakdos go together a lot. Because like the red part of it. I know when I took it I got Boros with a splash of I got Boros with a splash of oh shit. Yeah, they got me good. I did not expect that. I thought they were just a control deck. Am I talking about the Gatecrash pre-release? No, they made an updated one, Pogolo, for Guilds of Ravnica when it released. Ah, it's this deck. You mean Dragon's Maze? No, I'm definitely talking about the like updated. It's as of this year. Oh, Warkite Marauder is pretty obnoxious. We're gonna have to let them get in for one more turn because we just don't have that much going on for us. Just retook the quiz, obviously Dimir. This sucks because they're gonna attack with a Marauder and this is gonna be an 0-1. You can't actually do that much about it. No blocks. We need to draw some action. I think we're gonna take our first loss here. Where do I find the quiz? I don't know where it is. You just gotta look for Wizards of the Coast. We're not in a good raising position here, but Warkite Marauder just gets to attack and deliver to you. Maybe do attack with... It looks like they have Trickster, actually. I don't think we should attack here. Hey, Sincere, how are you? Intercept. So, I want to play Amara this turn, and I also feel like they have a Merfolk Trickster, so I don't think we should be attacking this turn. Oh, they had Nessun Scatter. What decks are up for grabs today? It's the same as yesterday. Alright, if they have a pump spell, like, they got us. But we can't keep letting this Trickster get in. They do. Feels bad. They only kill one of them, though. That's pretty good. That was a really good draw. So let's... Hold on. This deck does play Syncope, but I can't play around it Gnarly Bite. I'm not gonna be doing that. I think I'd rather just play Temple Garden tapped. Yeah. So turn this into an 0-1. I can't block anyway. We might as well hit with Loxodon. Leave this back to Chump Merfolk Trickster, I think is what we're gonna do next turn. I think we're pretty dead. Yeah, I think we do. This thing flies, right? This feels bad. We need like a March of the Multitudes. Otherwise, we're just done in this game. Nah. You said... I feel like you lost this on turn 2 with a token death. I don't actually think that token made that big a difference. You said, the quiz pinned me as Selesnya, but it's not Ravnica pair I usually play. No, so this is the thing. I don't think... I think there's two different things. There's, like, the guild that you align with personality-wise, and then there's also, like, the color combination and magic that you like playing with the most. So, like, I don't think I align with Dimir, the guild, in terms of personality, but Dimir is usually what I love playing the most. Like, I love playing blue-black so much. You You said you played it right, but the deck runs a good amount of cheap counter magic and also spell pierce. Yeah, honestly, I mean, like, if they had gone Island, and I thought about Merfolk Trickster, I would have been a little bit more worried. But I honestly thought we were just playing against a control deck, so... You did not get the Boros deck from my code, Louis. Stop that. People actually believe in the Boros deck. People actually think it's a real thing. It's not a real deck. You can't get it. It doesn't exist. Yeah, we can keep this. Dude, yeah, of course people believe in the Boros deck. So many people are like, yeah, I totally got the Boros deck. It does not exist. They like, am I saying that Wizards will not make a Boros deck to give away? Of course they might, but it does, at the moment this is recorded, literally the second, that deck does not exist. Ooh. Oh man, this is kind of tough, because I want to play Legion's Landing into Amara, where we're playing against the red deck. I still think we're supposed to shock here, though. But LSV just gave me a code for the Boros deck. This is how rumors start. LSV is trolling. Luis is trolling. Obviously, he's trolling. You guys know better. Oh, sure. If Day9 is doing a Boros giveaway tomorrow, that's, like I said, a different thing. I'm saying as of today, the codes for that do not exist. Okay, let's just play Mara. No, there are codes, Sonny. It's not for a Boros deck. The codes are here, and it's for a Selesnya deck. We're playing the improved version of the Selesnya deck right now. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this if that's their attack. Gaby, give me a code for one of those Boros decks. I'll stop talking about it. Oh, man. Anyway, here we just attack. We probably trade with Viashino. We get a 1-1 to block that thing. Then we can flower a little bit. Oh, Chris Clay, how are you? Did I hear you can get a Boros deck here? This is... I can't with you, chat. I can't with you guys. Let's get another Plains. Alright, let's get this Temple Garden down. Do we want the last one? I don't know that we do. I mean, we're gonna feel stupid if we do draw a land and we want to keep this for Flourish. I think we actually want to keep this for Flourish. Let's sit tight. Boros deck for code viewers. I know. And before my title's just different. And before my title's just like Boros for everyone who comes in. Quiz says your Golgari. Personally, I prefer Dimir. Guess I could join Sultai. There you go. I've never seen a quiz that tried to put you in a shard. Alright, well, that didn't go to us, so that's good. Rakdos decks for subs. I heard you were giving away Praxis tokens decks. Alright, this was good. I mean, we're not in a good spot, obviously, but Shalai is a very good blocker, and then next turn we get to play Tristani, where we'll be in okay shape. Oh my god. That's why I only 1 in 10 codes. Oh no, they killed it? Now we're actually just dead. Alright, good beats. Good beats, man. You said, Quest put you into Selesnya, you expected a Gruul second. I do like big creatures, but my favorite decks are Golgari and Vraska. Yeah, like I said, I think there's a lot of... Oh, man. God, the Flame of Kill is really good in that deck. Beats by red. You said you tried all the codes on... Oh, yeah. So, like, I'm posting them every once in a while on Discord, so... There's also the big giveaway over here. Hold on, it's the one that keeps showing up with codes. And then I'm also giving away some on Twitter. And now there'll also be some in this YouTube video, whenever that YouTube video comes out. Does MTGO have Boros that code giveaway? What if this was just like an elaborate troll and the giveaway was actually for like MTGO deck codes? Hold on, so let's go to I do think we want to send with This thing hits us for 3 next turn, so I think we do have to hit with these two. We might have to play a Tristani and kill our other Tristani just to get 2 more blockers. Yeah, I think so. Well, we'll just... Alright. That was good. Now we get to... We should Flourish, I think, so we can Sap Migration next turn. Or Flower, rather. Gaby just dropped the biggest hint the giveaway is for a Boros deck. What if it's a Boros deck for like the Magic Puzzle Quest? Yeah. Airport stream. Oh, Caroline, are you going to Atlanta? We can just keep this one. Doesn't matter. Cool. How to get this Boros deck? There is no Boros deck. Don't believe the lies. Okay, that's 6 damage. Oh, come on. This is what see what you've done, Itharl? This is what you've done. Oh, they're killing my 2/2s? I mean, that's fine. I actually thought they wanted to go face. I guess I don't get to attack with them next turn, which is something. This attack is good for me, I think. Yeah. What about the Grill deck? Alright, so let's go combat. I wish I had another Tristani. Oh, wait. I should have... No, I still needed to block that thing. No matter what. Alright, so let's just go these two. Get in there. We'll kick this and reverse it. Oh, nice. We can Conclave Tribunal that thing and then they don't get to have their sick turn. I think we should too. Shalai protects from direct fire. Oh, it does give me hexproof, doesn't it? Well, we want to do both. Let's go ahead and do Shalai first. Yeah, for sure. So let's get her down, and then we can Conclave Tribunal and do like 1, 2. I don't think we're gonna Locks, man. 2. I actually need to get white off of that. 3, 4. How did I miss white? Did I really not tap white when I did all of that? Okay. White. There you go. Let's take that thing. We will not be Locks manning. Next turn we'll probably just activate Shalai and hit with our 2 1/1s. Or maybe... Oh, I guess we can't draw more Tristanis. We ran out of them in our deck. Sure, I accept. Okay, so let's go to combat. Let's attack with you, you, you. Actually... Yeah, we do want to send with these. I think we want to send like this. And then we'll use the ability. It's 6, right? Yeah. I'm playing an upgraded version of the code deck, Itharl. So, it depends. I guess I'm trying to figure out what they could have for Shalai at instant speed. Maybe I do just send with everybody. And then I can play my Locks, man, depending on... But I'm just going to activate this. Then I get 4, I go up to 6. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to leave 2 of these back and just send like this. Hit with also Shalai. No, I don't think I want to. They're at 14. There's just no reason to put ourselves in a spot to, like, die to stupidity. Replacing all red cards with green cards in the deck is a downgrade. That's fine. I don't think they read what Shalai does. They said good game. Has the giveaway already happened? No, you can still join it. Very nice. You can still join it. Hit exclamation mark codes in chat, and it's going to pop up the thing where you join. And if you don't win tomorrow, you'll find out tomorrow morning because we're sending the emails for the giveaway tomorrow morning. If you didn't win, we're going to be doing these in like codes of batches of 500 for like for tomorrow. I don't stream on weekends. And next week. So you'll have tons of chances to win. You said your son beat you in your first game of Magic? Oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. Oh my god, Travis, I'm watching you. Out of here. You know, I did hear that that the Boros deck does come with at least like 2 risk factors. Of course, Derek. Yeah, I know. The giveaway system is much better now. It's much, 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 much better. This hand's good. You can keep it. Confirmed. Oh, God. Obviously, someone's gonna clip that. It's... Well, let me go ahead and play this. Enter tapped. At least in that clip, you can immediately hear the Illuminati song. Skymarcher Aspirant is acceptable. Ooh, the Natural Predator Skymarcher Aspirant. Separating Migration. We drew an Amara. Maybe we just play Amara, though. This does make me want to play a little bit differently. Yeah, I have the fire. Do you have the Boros deck? Dude, I know it's the X-Files song, but I just know it as the Illuminati song. Alright, that's fine. If they want to attack, that's okay. I'm not going to block. They didn't want to. Cowards. I don't think I'm going to attack with Amara. We just have this March, so it's going to just be better if we have more stuff to like march to the multitudes with. No attackers. Waiting for LSV streams lose. He did stream yesterday. He had a really long stream, and it was really fun. And he drafted a spider spawning deck like 3 times, and he forced it twice. I like that Luis's stream was like, how not to draft a clinic. Oh, geez. They're going to take my history? All right. Oh. That's not right. That can't be right. Let me flower. Thanks for the Selesnya deck. Got it on your first giveaway. I love it, Diablo. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Let's take another forest. Play that. Let's Knight of Autumn to boop, I think, the Conclave Tribunal. Get back our Amara and swing with one of our knights. Seems pretty good. You drafted great and got rewarded. Did you draft great and get rewarded? Kind of sounds like you just forced your deck and got there, but you forced your deck. Oh yeah, we would have actually liked it if they took History of Benalia. It would have been super nice for us to just get it back. That's acceptable. Next turn's gonna be dope. Oh, I'm gonna tell you all about the History of Benalia. Sure. Ooh, are there Skymarcher Aspirants? Do they have the City's Blessing? They do. These are not knights, right? They're 1/1s. Yeah, I don't think we want to march. Let's just let this resolve. I think we probably... This is a knight too. So we're taking 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do have to worry about the Sky Marchers, but I kind of don't really want to make any trades here because our next turn is just so sweet if we don't block at all. See, we get to tell everybody about the history of Benalia. Then we go forest, and we go to combat, and we attack with everybody. Sure. Sure. Oh, I know. My chair's pretty squeaky. I also am locked into waiting till like January to get another one. Alright, let's go to damage. See, that was a pretty cool turn. I think I do want to sap for 2. Just because I have this March of the Multitudes, I want to make it huge. And then we can march for 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we want to do that. So we'll just not play the Locksman. Instead, we'll just march. WD-40. I don't think that's gonna help me. I've tried doing that to this chair. This chair is just old. Sam has D squeaky stuff. I might put the 2 of these here. That actually I think is okay. They make a bunch of 1/1s. So let's go to blocks. Put that there and put that there. And then we can march. We can march for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said, but Gaby chairs are perfect in the room. I know. We'll have like some sort of like Viking funeral for this thing. Oh man, we really needed a draw. Like a flower flourish here. We're gonna have to send in some of these things to just die. Yeah, Darius, we just don't have a way to kill the flyers is the problem. We're gonna have to hit with all of our 1/1s. Maybe we should have, instead of blocking with the knights, maybe we should have made 1/1s and just chumped, or like put 2 in front of each one. Because then at least we get to trade. Yeah, this is pretty desperate. At least we don't die next turn. Let's play Locksman. I think we want to tap. We want to leave this behind to trade with one of these. The Locksman can block another one. So then we block this. This. They get in for 6. 7, 8. So we can't. We gotta leave 1 back. We can just do that. And then 1, 2. We gotta leave a chumper. Yeah, I'm trying to think about when we could have done it, Darius, but we didn't have a good turn to march until much later. Oh, jeez. That's pretty good. Would a settle be good in this deck or not needed with all tokens? I really don't think you need settle the wreckage. Not at all. I believe we're just dead. Even if we hit with these, we're just dead. You just don't need it. Like, settles for a control deck. You're like an aggressive beatdown deck. Every time you will have wanted that to be like a Conclave Tribunal more. Like, you're the aggressor for sure with all these tokens. People aren't going to be like attacking into your Swarma tokens, so like settle's also worse than normal in this deck. You said Locks does not seem great. It feels so slow. It is good. I promise you guys that Locks is good. I think we've had a couple games where it looked kind of not great. You said Settle is for sideboard for this in best of 3. No, I still don't think you necessarily want Settle the Wreckage. You said you have a big board of tokens, opponent's very shy to swing. Exactly, exactly. That's what I mean, Varango. Like, Settle is much better in like a control deck where you're like, want your opponents to attack into you. And in the case of this deck, you're playing a bunch of 1/1s. Like, they're not going to be super excited to attack into your board of like a million 1/1s, potentially like a March of the Multitudes, that sort of thing. Yeah, this looks fine. We would like to draw a Tristani with this one, I think. And I don't think we need to Flower Flourish yet. I always like to Sloro the Flower Flourish because, like you saw in the last game, the Flower Flourish would have been like the sickest in our deck. Like, have we drawn it at the turn? If we still had it after March of the Multitudes. Hey, Gaby, I got my code on Twitter last night, I think. I want to say thank you for posting, sharing. Of course, Zukin. I'm glad you got one. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. I actually think I want to Conclave Tribunal that thing. That thing gets out of hand pronto. How does one kill 2 hours at the airport? Sky Draft, Caroline. Sky Draft. So good. Next turn, I'm probably playing... That's fine. Venerated Loxodon and tapping everything else. Yes, I'm playing the upgraded Conclave deck now. Oh, we really needed that. That was really lame. We really wanted that. Okay, that's fine. We just get to do this now. I think we would attack here. Yeah, I don't think they're ever blocking that there. And the next turn we can Venerated Locks to grow our creatures. We also get to do 1 flower, because I don't think we're going to overrun twice. What's a Sky Draft? That's when you get internet on your flight, and then you do a draft on... Chain Whirler is good against this deck. Glad we attacked. I do kind of want to grow the Shalai. He said, but I'm not in the sky and I don't have packs. Do you not take a laptop when you go to Grand Prix, Caroline? Because I've done that a bunch of times. Oh man, Experimental Frenzy is really good. I do that a lot when I go to Grand Prix. And the classic thing about the Sky Draft is that, oh my gosh. Is that the connection is always bad. So a lot of times you just like die to your connection just disconnecting and stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to sit tight. I know, where is my Knight of Autumn, yo? Jesus. They're going off. Come on, where's my March of Multitudes? I need it. I need you now. Oh my gosh, stop! They played like 5 cards this turn. Oh my gosh. I don't think they should. Oh, they can't. The Pyromancer can't shoot me because I have hexproof, so that did happen, but. So my solution to the time issue is to light tickets on fire. Dude, it's so exciting when you Skydraft, Caroline, because when you get there, you feel so good. I remember I was playing Tron one time, and we had descended and our Wi-Fi disconnected right as I had an Emrakul in the stack, and then I couldn't find out what happened. I didn't find out what happened until I got to the airport, and I like logged onto Magic Online to see what happened, and I did not win. I think we just have to play this Amara. No, stop it. Okay, good. They hit another land on top. Now I can Conclave Tribunal with Experimental Frenzy. Feels good, man. I'm gonna tap that Mara though. That's the only one I want to tap. Because it just makes a 1/1. Maybe I'll stream you opening 100 chests while dropping frames. You will definitely drop frames in that stream. I still don't think I can attack with Shalai. I think it's really bad for us if we attack and then they have... We just only have... Like, they could go Chain Whirler, kill your 1/1, they attack with everybody. That'd be, like, pretty bad for us. Oh, you are... That is you, Ririan. Out of the stream. See, they did have the Chain Whirler. Yeah, Molly, I think if we get a March of the Multitudes, we're back in this. Okay. Yeah, well, obviously I'm just gonna start pumping here. This is AK Plume. This is gonna be on YouTube later. I am planning on uploading this one pretty soon. So if you wanna stay tuned to the YouTubes, you'll see how we upgraded the deck. We also have some options for like in between. Have you heard of Grixis discard deck with Nicol Bolas? I mean, I've played against it, so I think I know which one you're talking about. Oh, awesome, a Purple Flame. I'm happy to hear you're here. Oh. I'm still not attacking. I'm still just passing and activating Shalai. Not enough spells for Lava Runner? Somehow not. You just have 5-0 competitive. Oh, that's a really good one. Dirty Curdy, if you want to join a giveaway, just hit exclamation mark codes and then you'll learn how to join the giveaway. Okay, well, our creatures are huge at the very least. March of the Multitudes! Hey Kim Doisai, welcome on in. Come on, we really need a March of the Multitudes and we're straight back in it, but... How do you be Profane Profession? A lot of times you just don't. The card's really good. March of the Multitudes! Feels bad, man. This Amara is gonna be able to attack soon. Start making 1/1s. Sure. Sure. I know, 3 Sun Petals in a row. So lucky. We're not quite to activate it twice yet. Oh my gosh, Pluto, this is a horrible board state. Yes! Feels good, man. Okay, yeah, this is what we've been waiting for. Pass. How much can we do it for? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Untap, Shalai activate. I love it. God, it's okay. It only took like 10 turns, but we finally drew it. Ba, ba, ba. What do we say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay. Da, da, da. Pluto, how are you? It was so good to see you at TwitchCon, by the way. This TwitchCon was like the most fun ever. It was the best one. Scoop, 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 scoop. Share your hotel for BlizzCon? God, I don't know how you do it. I honestly, when I was doing coverage, it was the same thing, and it was just like too much. I think we just want to flourish. It's just much more damage. Alright, let's see it. They do have some good blocks with Chain Whirlers, but everything else doesn't have good blocks. We're also attacking with 11 creatures, so... Sure, sure. You've never seen a Red Dead Wings board so big. I know, our opponent should have actually been attacking a long time ago. I think they made a mistake by not doing that. Like, back when they had the experimental frenzy. Skullcrack? Don't say things like that. Skullcrack? Horrible. If you cast Flower, you can double Shalai next turn. Flourish. Yeah, I think they would have won if they attacked. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Well, I like this. This attack is safe because we're just gaining so much life. We're losing 2 of them immediately to the... Jeez. My clan can't even process that. Okay, we can just pass here. Did you see that? It was just lagging. Hey, RT Brave, how are you? Welcome on in. This board state is pretty funny. I really like the Rekindling Phoenix animation. 44 life against Mono Red. Taste. Hey, Ririan, thanks for the games. Ririan, I think you should have started attacking earlier. Because you were just hitting so much stuff off the experimental frenzy. And if I ever hit a March of the Multitudes, I'm gonna lose for sure. Or you might lose, because... I don't know, Lifelink's just so good against your deck, you know? It was your 3rd loss. I'm sorry, Ririan. Hey, huge thanks. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's... Yeah, when it was Chalai versus Lox versus the world, I think that's when you wanted to start attacking. Yeah, also, the fact that you never hit an instant or sorcery when you had, like, 4 Pyromancers, or, like, the 1-2, that was kind of wild. Obviously, I know your attacks are much better if you do that. You might actually be attacking. So you just big-time scooped the game because I forgot that 2-3 Dinosaur causes March tokens to enter the game tapped. There are some cards that do host this deck. The, like, Sun Cleanser, like the 2-3 or whatever it's called. Not the Sun Cleanser. God, we just thought the Toktali Honor Guard guy. This is good. Yeah, I guess we're just shocking. Yeah, Beckel, we got a lot of entries for this one. Just come back tomorrow. We're doing a new one every day. So this thing like closes at midnight. Interestingly enough, if we play Saproling Migration, we actually get to flip Legion's Landing next turn. I don't think it's worth it, though. Let's just go ahead and attack with this one and play Amara. Yeah, Kinjali's... No, it's not just... No, it's not Kinjali's Sunwing. I'm thinking of the 2-3 that makes creatures ETB without ETBs. Oh, that's rude. That's really bad. We're playing against a Ritualist deck. Is this deck list for this deck online? Yeah, let me see if I hit... If exclamation mark Selesnya might make it happen. No. Let me see if I can get you a link. Well, Beckel, I'm not using your personal info for anything, so... Okay, the fact that they did that makes me feel like they don't have another Amara. So let's go ahead and... Or they don't have a Ritual Soot. I want to slow roll the Saproling Migration, I really do. I am still worried about it. What decks do you use the Immortal Sun with? A deck like this is pretty good if you're playing like a Dinos deck, any creature-based deck. F. Punished. However, if they can't kill my Amara, I get to attack and flip the Legion's Landing, which is really good against their deck. Okay, good. They just... I mean, this card is bad for us, obviously. But we do get to flip the Legion's Landing, which is really good. Hey, Dark. Welcome on in. Got a damage. I'm not going to flower... I'd rather just save these for overrun eventually. We're just going to start using a Danto. Flower into Flourish. I think I'd rather just slow roll it, honestly. Alright, that's fine. I get to... I just feel like we have so little going on, Darius, that, like, even here, I don't even think we do it. That's good. That's really good. So we won't attack this turn, but we will just History of Flower, and the next turn we're going to plant a Flourish. Yeah, now I want to use one for sure. You beat Profane Possession? That's amazing. That is a hard to beat card. Okay, let's do that, and let's do History. Mr. Tickles. Mr. Tickles is a good name for him. Alright, let me pass. Gosh, I really hope they don't have Rituals, so we will obviously just lose if they do. No, I hear you, Darius, but I also feel like we had so little going on. Like, obviously this changes a little bit now that we've drawn the History of Benalia. But we had so little going on that game that I think being able to, like, have 2 overruns is better than having, like, using Flower, getting a land, and drawing a land, and then we're like, wow, we really needed the overrun. So they can't have Settle, though. I don't think... Oh. Alright, we're attacking with everything here. There's a good chance this gets countered. To Fairy in the graveyard where he belongs. My guess this is just like the 6 mana 4/3. That's what I think they're gonna be playing here. And even still, we just have to send with everyone. Oh, they're activating a Skanta? That's really good for us. Sure. Spits onto Fairy's corpse. So savage. Alright. I don't know what I guess they were hoping to... They should have actually, before... In response to us activating Flourish, they should have used Ascanta to try to find Moment of Craving to kill Amara before we actually got to attack with her. I think is what they wanted to do there. Dimir getting put down like they deserve. People are so mean to Dimir. I like that deck is my favorite deck in Standard. Ooh, are we going to get 7 wins? I like that. This is going to be my last match for today, you guys, because we either are going to get our 7th win or we're going to get our last loss. So... If you did enjoy the stream, make sure to give that stream a follow. And if you are entered into the TwitchCon deck giveaways, remember those are sponsored by WotC, so thank you so much for them for sponsoring the giveaway. But also if you don't get there, because we're going to send the emails tomorrow morning, I'm just making a new thing every day until we run out of codes. And we have a lot. We have like 4,000 left or something. People have a grudge against Dimir because of draft. That's fair. For a while, it is all you played against, so I understand. Yeah, this is fine. This is why Flower is really good. It made this otherwise unkeepable hand. How many times have I said sponsored by WotC this week? I cannot count, Molly. I cannot count. I should just have like a giant thing plastered on my forehead that says code sponsored by WotC. Like, it would just save me a lot of work. Gaby, is Constructed Event better to play than normal for getting gold for drafts? No, I think you want to play competitive Constructed. It's better payout. Dude, no, so there's not 10k people signed up, Spruit. That is not correct. There's people that entered multiple times because there's multiple ways to enter. I also didn't expect there to be 10,000 people for this giveaway. But like I said, there's gonna be like 5 more. So if... And once you already signed up to this one, it's really easy to sign up to the other ones. You don't have to really do anything. Just go in there and like click, click, click. Will there be more special events coming? I sure hope so. Yeah, you can divide it by 4. That's the actual number of people who are in there. I think we want Amara. Oh, Samlin, I've used Gleam before a lot. It's a very reputable company. I would not worry about that. to just give one code to everyone watching. It's not that simple, unfortunately. I do think we have to Conclave Tribunal this thing now. So we get to go stat migration. Yeah, and then we go planes. We Conclave Tribunal, tap everybody. We're gonna have a hard time in this game. They got off to a pretty good start. Hey, Griffin! Thank you so much for the first time sub. Welcome on in. Oof. Oh my gosh. Our opponent's comboing off. All right, so let's think about this. I think we want to sat migration for 2. Use the locks to grow our things. And maybe we also flourish. Have I thought about citywide bust? I don't think you want that. That seems like a sideboard card for sure. Okay. So now let's play the locks, man. And I think we want to grow. Well, we definitely want to tap you. We want to grow our 1/1. I think the last one is just tapping. Because we want some blockers for next turn. Like 1 chumper for Puck. Because Venerated locks on trades with Steel Leaf Champion. And then we don't have like a very good way to block everything else. So yeah, let's just do 1 more. Okay, and then we just play this center's tapped. You would Death Flower to cast Shalai, but I can just play my land and then Shalai. Oh yeah, you just saw it, Darius. Yeah, I hear you. Totally good. Can't block the Steel Leaf anyway. Oh, I know it does, but I'm saying we give them like a pretty good attack if all we leave behind is a Venerated Loxodon. Jesus. This thing is ridiculously large. It can only get up to no, it sure can. It can keep getting bigger. Hold on. I do think we have to block this bad boy. We're in trouble. I think we're gonna... Hey, smiling politely, thank you. So the problem is I need to block the Steel Leaf because I can't block the Steel Leaf if not with a like pretty big creature. So let's go Shalai. The problem with this is it does have trample, so you can't chump it very well. I mean, you can definitely put stuff in front of it. We don't have good attacks here. Who was that? Hold on, I missed somebody. Hey, smiling politely, thanks for the first time sub. Welcome on in. What we really need is a land so we can start activating Shalai. Oh, F. This costs 1 to activate. Oh, God. Hey, Hazelove, how are you? Yeah, we've had a pretty long stream today. I can Senpai Squad block the collector. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're so dead. Okay, let's line up some blocks. You and you and you can all block the Ferox, and then you can all block the Pelt Collector. Wow, this is horrible. We just can't win if we make this block. We also can't win if they keep attacking with the stuff. How many codes have you given away so far? Like 2,000. Yeah, Molly's right. We've given away like 2,000. I have a total of 5,000-ish to give away. So what I'm saying is we can't win? Yeah, I am saying that, Molly. We are extremely dead. The problem is here, like, we're at 7, so it's not like we can be taking a ton of damage, you know? But also, like, we're about to lose everything. Yeah. We have 1 Saproling survives. Can't even block that. I just get hit by 5. I can't even block it. Feels bad. Well, we had a pretty good run. The whole point of this this deck tech was just to kind of show what this deck can do once it's fully upgraded. And we almost got all the wins. Let's crack some boosties. You had to read the Ferrex I was played against you yesterday. Oh, yeah. That card is messed up. It is really good. Let's claim some prizes. Okay, we got a mythic here. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not great. Cool beans. Yeah, 6 wins is definitely nice. 6-3 is not too shabby gabby. Alright, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for joining. I hope these tips help you build a better Selesnya Conclave deck. And if you would like to check out more stuff, I'll have some links up here to actually up there for some more suggestions. Thanks for watching and see you later.